Nation is continuing to mourn one of the most influential first ladies in history. Nancy Reagan died of heart failure yesterday at her home in California.
The 94-year-old served as first lady from 1981 until 1989 as the wife of then President Ronald Reagan. During that time, she was one of the leaders on the war on drugs with her Just Say No campaign. Eyewitness News reporter Brian Yokota joining us in studio with a look back at her life.
Well, good morning. We saw a moment of silence to start the Democratic debate last night when CNN's Anderson Cooper referred to Nancy Reagan as a woman with grace and elegance in the White House. And as mourners all across the country are pausing to remember her legacy and also her presence in her husband's presidential administration, we're seeing people leaving flowers outside the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in California. And we keep hearing this phrase about this fairy tale love affair between the president and first lady. They were married 52 years until his death in 2004. A former actress herself, she's described as Ronald Reagan's closest advisor and a fierce protector of his journey from actor to governor and president. New now at 6, we're hearing from Ronald Reagan's chief of staff.
Ronald Reagan asked me to be his White House chief of staff after I had run 2 campaigns against him. That's a pretty broad gauge approach to things, and I'm not sure it will ever happen again in American politics. But the driving force behind that decision, I think, or at least one of the driving forces, was Nancy Reagan.
We are also hearing from the director of the Reagan Foundation, who says Nancy Reagan's funeral will have similarities to the former president's and that she will be buried right next to him later this week. However, there will be time in the coming days for the public to pay respects and pass by her casket. I'm Brian Yokota, Eyewitness News.